Hey guys, I've been kind of absent lately in this whole Halo Union scene, so I was just deciding to make a commentary, and I was like, well, I should probably make it for Halo Union because these guys are great supporters of mine and originally invited me in the first place, which was just awesome. So, what I wanted to bring to you guys is what people are actually going to do after Halo 4 comes out, and depending on like the different scenarios of what happens with the game. But first thing I wanted to do was just say that the gameplay is like somewhere like 48 or 49 lone wolves, and I think I get a couple really nice snipes. So yeah, that's basically it. I die a few times at the beginning, but for a game and this high level of lone wolves, I do pretty well. I think I win by like 25 to like 10 or something like that in the long run. So it's pretty good. I basically dominate. I like Foundry, and so basically, when Halo 4 comes out, everybody's going to be excited and love it for the first few days. Like, I'm pretty sure most people loved Reach for the first couple weeks. And then, just as with any game, like, it starts to get exploited a little bit after it's been out for a little while. So, like, take Bloom, for example. People started to just spam instead of pace their shots. Like, it started to slowly fall apart, and you saw the problems with the game. So what we're going to see with Halo 4 is we're going to see that everybody's going to be enjoying it. There might be like one thing that's clearly bad, like armor lock was bad from the beginning, but like we'll see how that works out. I'm guessing everyone will love the game for a little while at the beginning, and then there will be a couple things that are problems that will come out. Maybe the maps are too big, maybe the DMR is overpowered, and maybe they'll 343 will do something to fix whatever problem that is, and then we'll have a smooth game for the rest of the time for it being out. Now, another thing that we could have, though, is basically the whole game kind of sucks, which I think the chance of that happening is really, really low, but who knows, anything can happen. And, you know, from that point, I'd probably just not really play Halo much anymore, because Halo 3 will be basically completely dead. And Reach, I don't know anybody that would really want to go back to Reach, to be honest. So I wouldn't play Halo. I'd try to find another game, but I wouldn't enjoy it as much as I enjoyed Halo, so I wouldn't game as much, definitely. And even if Halo 4 did suck, I would still play it a bit, but I don't think it's going to suck, so I don't really like to think about the possibilities with that. But if it's awesome, we have the possibility of getting big back into MLG, because 343's been working with MLG quite a bit on this game. They've had MLG pros and stuff testing out the game, you know, giving them some advice. They did that with Reach too, but Reach was so different from the whole feel of Halo that, I don't know, it just was hard to really take as a serious MLG type game. But Halo 4 seems to be bringing back this kind of more fast-paced type of game. So like the one criticism so far that I've seen with the game is that for me personally, that it looks like the BR is kind of less effective than the DMR. The DMR looks more solid, more clean, and it seems like most people are using the DMR, but I love the BR, so I'd rather be using that. I think they should make the BR a 4-shot and make the DMR 5-shot, and maybe make the BR have to shoot it slightly slower or something if they need to balance it out, but just do something to make the BR equal to the DMR, so that if somebody enjoys one or the other, they just pick based on that instead of picking based on which one's more strong. Because it just, I don't know, with the BR, you'll have to hit all 3 shots for it to do the same amount of damage as one shot from the DMR does. So that kind of imbalance, like somebody could be sweeping their shots with the DMR and just like hitting 1 point on each shot, I guess, and then somebody doing the same thing with the BR would do nothing. I still get a 6 snipe coming up. I stay alive so many times in this game when I probably shouldn't have, which is pretty awesome. But yeah, so just I want to make sure the game's oh wow, I just want to make sure the game's balanced as much as it can, because I think that's the most important part of this game, and actually any game is, I think the most important part's being balanced, which is why I probably won't be playing Infinity Slayer at all. I'm not offended or anything that they have that as an option, though I think it's kind of pointless, because the point of Halo was basically to control power weapons, no weapon spawn times, and all that kind of stuff, and it just gives it more of like a run and gun Call of Duty kind of feel instead of like a teamwork based kind of feel. but if you want to play that, I mean, I have no problem with that. If it attracts more people into the game, gets more people interested in watching the MLG scene or whatever, then I'm cool with it. But I'm definitely going to be spending most of my time in MLG or Slayer Pro or snipers. I also want to see how they do snipers, because they have that other sniper that is Promethean, the Promethean sniper that's a one-hit kill no matter what, which I think is kind of overpowered, but it only has 2 shots, I think, or maybe 4, I don't know. But I want to see how they work with snipers, because in Team Snipers they've always had 1 or 2 snipers, which was this regular sniper or the beam rifle, and to get rid of, they might actually not include the Promethean one if it's overpowered too much, you know? Or maybe they'll have that be as like a power sniper in the middle, like at the top of Valhalla or whatever the remake is. They could have it on the top of there, and if you rush, then you can get that and maybe get some nice multi-kills with it. But also, I hope that they don't add too many medals, because it kind of detracts from the game when you get 1 headshot with the DMR and you get like 4 medals in reach, and it looks like it's even worse in Halo 4. So hopefully they fine-tune that to make it so you're not getting like 8 medals when you get an exterm, so your exterm doesn't even show up, or something like that, you know? Because I don't know, all I really need to see is that headshot medal, the overkill medal, and the exterm medal. I don't really need a head case. I don't really care about that. But that's pretty much the end of the game. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you later.